চ্যাপ্টার 5 তো একটু বাকি আছে, হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে, মানে চ্যাপ্টার 5 এর আগে এভরিথিং ইজ ডান। ওকে, তাইলে তো খুব ভালো। তোমাদের এক্সাম হয়েছে না রিসেন্টলি? এক্সাম কেমন দিছো তোমরা?
স্যার আমাদের সিটি এক্সাম হয়েছিল, ভালো হয়েছে।
ভালো হয়েছে,
স্যার ভালো হয়েছে।
দ্যাটস গ্রেট। আচ্ছা, আর বর্ণিতা আর জাকির তোমাদের ভিডিও অন করো না যে?
Sir, my device is very problem.
ইউর ডিভাইস ইজ ভেরি প্রবলেমেটিক, ওকে। তো জাকির অন করছেন, সমস্যা নাই। ট্রাই টু কিপ ইউর ক্যামেরা অন ইফ ইউ ক্যান, নাইলে তো আসলে কিছু করার নেই, তাই না? সো let me share my screen with you guys. Okay, is my screen visible? Okay, so you said you
Yes,
guys
sir.
are in chapter 5. Okay, so we are done with division. So what were you learning in this chapter? Addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication, right? Okay. And you also learned a bit about brackets, okay? The first thing that I'm thinking after seeing your book is তোমাদের যে চ্যাপ্টার 1 এ যেগুলো ছিল, যা যা আছে, এই সেম জিনিস ক্লাস 8 এও আছে, বুঝছো? তোমরা ক্লাস 4 এ পড়তেছো, এই সেম জিনিসটা ক্লাস 8 এ আছে, 7 এ আছে, 6 এও আছে, মানে প্রত্যেকটা ক্লাসেই আছে। The difference is you guys are learning it like this is the main topic of your chapter, and but in the future classes, as you grow up, it's slightly going to be less and less important, but it's still there. Like, for example, as soon as I saw brackets here, I immediately thought about, I think, class 7 or 8, because they have a whole chapter related to brackets. And I mean, you already know that when there's a bracket, we need to calculate it first, right? But I had to teach class 7 that when there's a bracket, you have to calculate it first. Isn't that weird? So that's great to see that you guys are learning this right now. So how do you multiply? So let's say I give you three numbers, um, which is, let's say 10. Yeah, I'm not writing very. Let's say I give you three numbers, 10, 3, and 5. How would you multiply them? Can you explain how multiplication works? But do you know the answer to this? No. The answer is basically 50, but well, not 50, sorry, it's 150.
Sir, 150.
Yes. So you need to be able to explain that how you're doing this, right? Okay, that's one of the things that we need to learn, not just get to the answer, but understand how I'm getting to the answer. Um, I think you will be able to explain additions. Like if I tell you to add this, basically 128 plus 92 plus 8, how would you do that?
We're gonna start with the right side
Okay.
to left.
So what do you mean when you say that you start with the right side?
We're gonna do the 8 plus 8 plus 8 first.
So we're gonna do 8 plus 2 plus 8.
The answer is, I think, 24.
Now it's 18, but basically what you said is, first of all, we do the right side. We start with the right side and we do 8 plus 2 plus 8, right? Okay. So When I do 8 plus 2 plus 8, I get 18. So what do I do with this 8?
We're gonna put the 8 and then we're gonna keep the 1 with the left digit on top of the 2.
On top of the দেখে বাংলায় আমরা বলতাম এক হাতে রাখবো, বুঝছো? এটা বাংলা ভার্সনে এভাবে বলবো যে আমি হাতে নিয়ে রাখছি, যখনই কাজে লাগবে তখন আমি এটা ইউজ করি। সো এনিওয়ে,
And,
দিস ইজ
and,
অ্যানাদার ওয়ে
and
অফ।
now we're gonna add 2 plus 9, which is 11, and then we're gonna add the 1.
আচ্ছা, you said I'm gonna put the one above two, right? And after you said that, in the previous line, basically in the right side, you said 8 plus 2 plus 8. But this time you say 2 plus 9 plus 1. Why? Okay. First of all, does it matter? Does it matter if you're doing 1 plus 2 plus 9 or 9 plus 2 plus 1?
No.
No. But the whole point of you putting the 1 above is so that it is simple. It is easier for you to calculate, right? We don't actually need to write the 1 here, do we? We don't. It's just something that we did so that it helps us calculate, right? So when I put 1 here, I'm making things simple, but then what you did is 2 plus 9 and then 1. So you just made it complex again, right? Instead of making it easier. It actually doesn't matter at all, okay? Whether you're doing 291, 921 or whatever, but you just, I explained that just to make you understand why we wrote a 1 here in the first place.